Hey everybody, it's the Last Robo-Kai here, and it's time for more Fate Samurai Remnant. And last time, almost everybody lost their lost their servant. Yui
They
Shisetsu,
mostly deserved it.
yeah, Yui Shisetsu, Dorothy, obviously, Saber nearly slipped through our fingers. Zhou is gone. It has not been a fantastic one, and joining me as always is Cool Guy.
Yo-yo.
So yeah, unfortunately for poor Iori, as one of the few ones who still has his servant, obviously Chimon does as well. He's got to sort of deal with what's going on because there aren't too many people who can now. So he's gotta basically try and figure out what he's even going to do. And so that means a little bit of work, a little bit of like coordination, and we'll see what happens. So let's get stuck straight in.
ランサーに妹を奪われるも、イオリとセイバーは無事これを救い出す。しかし、思わぬ波が巻き起こる。見えざる魔種、我を失う英霊たち。激突、決裂、そして、うごめく黒き意志が義を支配する。
And so it begins, Chapter 4.
これで手駒は揃った。しかし、聖杯戦争、かように容易なるものか。サーバンとロッキが英月の首引きを逃れたは慮外であったが、趨勢は消したとも。あとは、抗う者どもを一掃するまで。
まだ7機が残っている。集ってこちらに襲い来れば勝敗は覆るぞ。
であろうな。お前の記録を頼らずとも分かりきったこと。しかし案ずる必要はない。先々の策もなしに手駒を集めるものか。
まあ勝手にするといい。僕は僕の好きにさせてもらおう。
さて、15期目はいずこか。こたびのマスターに貸し付く7つの魂のみでは足りぬ。最後に訪れし尊き魂をもってこそ英月は完成する。
Yeah. And so, as has been pointed out in the thread, the voice of the narrator for every new chapter is Caster.
Okay. I had thought that was a thing, but I'm frequently really bad at
ここは
deterministically identifying those sorts of things, so I didn't want to say it.
よかった。一時はどうなるかと。
Awake is a relative term, apparently.
おい、待て。今歩いたら傷が開いて。
歩くのか。だがまだ無理だ。休んでいろ。
Yeah, seriously, with where you was at last night, you better sit down before you fall down.
ライダーやはぐれに殺されるぞ。魔術にはそう詳しくないが、傷のある体では自在には震えまい。
いらぬ気を回すな。それに貴殿に身を案じられる覚えは。
いや、案じるとも。何せ聞きたいことが山ほどある。悪いが、もう少しここにいてもらう。いいな。
そうか。元よりその腹積もりで私を。
Yeah, frame it the only way you can to get Shosetsu to accept charity. Sure, whatever you want.
Yep, you're under arrest.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
土帝康弘、 それがこたびの騒動の要か。土帝の名には聞き覚えがある。義の見届け役だったな。
そうだ。平安の隆盛から遠く衰えてはいるが、陰陽師の宗家かの安倍家の末裔にあたる。
I've been slowly trying to read my way through the Heian era storytelling again. I don't think I've gotten to. I don't think I've gotten anybody who resembles Saber yet. But man, that's a lot to go over for this LP. I'll tell you that right fucking now.
The Heian era is not far enough back.
Oh, okay, great.
故に仕組みの穴をつくこともできよう。こたびのようにな。土帝らが寄るのは寛永寺。この江戸800野町においても指折りの霊地だ。多くのサーバントを支配した術も寛永寺から放たれたものだろう。
寛永寺は確か幕府の用地という話だったな。
徳川将軍家の菩提寺
Yeah,
だ。
it's not far from where we met Arya.
いかに土帝が名家であろうと、やすやすと根を張るとは。
In fact, it's part of the same map. We have seen so little of that map.
そうか。奴は幕府と組んだか。
Yeah, it's worth noting that at this point in time, I'm almost certain it's not Ieyasu Tokugawa in charge, but his son, whose name is slipping my mind right now.
I think we're actually even beyond. I think that was Hidetada. I think we're actually even beyond him. I think we're on. We might even be on the third or fourth Tokugawa emperor at this point, or shogun. Sorry.
That's unfortunate because like I might have been slipping my mind on Hidetada's name, but one of the primary distinguishers between Ieyasu and Hidetada was that Ieyasu was pious enough, but when you got it right down to it, the man was an iconoclast. He would use religion and the cloak of religion to suit him, and he wasn't going to disrespect it the way Oda Nobunaga might have, but ultimately he didn't care that much about it. Hidetada, however, was a very devout Shinto. So the idea of having an Onmyoji mage hijack this thing for power would have been right in line with something Hidetada would have come up with.
And the Tokugawas tend to start to blur a lot after this.
They really do. If I was a better student, I might be able to know more about that, but also, damn.
And so they finally do confirm the mind-controlled dudes were not Shosetsus, they were Yasuhiros.
Shosetsu basically being like, hey, I can hear you!
土帝家と断じていいだろう。土帝康弘、野心あふれる男だ。元より公正さなど求めるべきではない。たとえ義の参加者ではないとしても、奴の立場なら英月をかすめ取ることもできよう。
なるほど。作詞か。おそらく単独では立ち回るまい。いずれかの陣営に組みしているかもしれん。
ならキャスターと見たぞ。陰陽師どもを操っていたのだろう。
かもしれん。あるいは土帝自身がキャスターのマスターということもあり得るな。
Strictly speaking, a difficult proposition since he's not a master in the contest, but I don't know.
まだだ。あと一つ。
Servants do whatever they want here.
ランサーがカヤをさらったのは貴様の差し金。
その行いは忌むべきものだ。
無縁なことの葉だ。もっとわかるように話せ。
カヤは無事だった。今はそれでいい。
Shosetsu certainly let Chimon know of it, I'd say.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm with Saber on this one. Like, You could say, "Oh, I'm real sorry." Yeah, you're sorry you got caught.
Shisetsu doesn't really just strike me as the kind of person who would apologize, though. Would just be like, no, that was a horrible, dishonorable thing to do, and then just like hold her arms up either side of herself and just go, now what?
What you gonna do about it? Well, I mean, at the absolute least, we can be clear. We can be clear that you don't think so little about it that you're going to admit to it. You're much more likely to do it again if you want. So whatever.
Kick her out of the house.
ならばまずは寺の周りを調べるとしよう。さて、かや、いるか？
はーい。お話はもう終わり？
俺たちは外に出る。かや、悪いが客人の看護を頼みたい。
任せて。さあ、小説さん、こっちで包帯変えましょうね。
Yeah, I sort of figured this would end up being the end effect, which is why I supported Saber saying, you know, by the way, can we at least get you to swear you're not doing that again?
本気なのだろうな。
無論だ。
小野が妹をさらおうとした相手かどうかは確かではないが、ユイとカヤを長屋に残すとは、いやはやだ。
してみて分かったこともある。小説がカヤをさらうとは考えにくい。小説はあの場で口をつぐむこともできたし、配下を呼ぶこともできた。だがそうせず、俺たちは義理を通した。
That's really not as convincing as you think it is.
Yes, but to a person like Iori, who's straight as an arrow, it's very convincing.
Yeah, I know, but damn, boy. Like you gotta realize there are other methods of thinking than yours.
That said, Iori's playing off of Shisetsu's own strong sense of honor and believes that if, you know, that happens.
もう行くわ。せいぜいTsuchimikadoの追っ手に注意なさい。彼らが浅草にたどり着くのはもう時間の問題よ。
承知した。ドロテア殿もお気をつけて。
But yeah, basically just playing on Kaya's sense of, playing off of Shisetsu's sense of responsibility and honor to not, you know, do mean naughty things to Kaya while they're out because she's literally looking after her.
Yep, and like there was already the reciprocity that that Shosetsu referred to. It's not really in her modus operandi to take something without repaying it, because gifts have a frickin' I'm losing this word too. Obligation attached to them. Holy mother.
Plus, you know, it's, you know, Ryder is in the hands of Tsuchimikado, so it's like it can't exactly follow through with your plan easily.
Right, you know, like on one hand, what the hell are you gonna do? On the other hand, precisely what the hell is Shosetsu gonna do? You should probably pay attention to that. Oh lord, boss is gone. No way, brother.
もう少しこの辺りを確かめて。
行くぞ、ヨリ。
To draw a Warhammer parallel, that's like commanding Cetra the Imperishable to serve.
片付けてくれるぞ。
Honestly, like, if it were Archer Gilgamesh, he'd already probably gone over there and killed Tsuchimikado for his impertinence.
Are you fucking joking?
He'd already be, like, the instant he tried, he'd probably be dead. Try and mind control me, will you? Splat.
Just the implication of that. What is wrong with you?
Fucking void stance.
Don't even bother trying to watch it, because it's not followable by default.
It's like...
By design, right?
I haven't even seen its final form yet.
I do have to say, it is a delight to watch all of the flips and shit that's happening. Iori phases back in like a Dragon Ball Z fighter, and he's upside down for some reason. Why? Don't ask. Just don't worry about it.
It's just the momentum of swinging his swords that fast, it just made him go upside down. Like, can I turn? Slowly turn? No.
Whatever, doesn't matter.
And the range on it is ridiculous too, if you see it. Like, like it gives water stance a run for its money. Boss is fine.
Of course he's fine. Was there ever a second of doubt?
I got textiles to sell, motherfucker. I ain't got time for a mage to mind control me.
This is important, damn it.
まだこんなところで油を売っていたとは。
どういうことだ。
先ほど貴様らの本拠へと向かう一団があった。あれは奇襲を狙う敵であろうな。
そういうことは早く言え。戻るぞ。カヤが危ない。
It's like when he tells us earlier, because it's funnier that way.
It's way more hilarious to watch you flip out.
Miyamoto Iori. さすれば、主は神田での愚行は問わぬそうだ。
Tsuchimikadoの配下か。それではこちらが義理を書く。随分と見くびられたものだ。
よかろう。ならば、貴様らを撃って奪うまで。
サーバント相手によく言った。刺客の覚悟、受けたまわった。切るぞ、より。
やむを得まい。
I was gonna say, like, now is not the time for the no, we can do this all right.
Just I like that. Yeah, it just, you know, after a couple of seconds, the 1,000 cuts I've did just sort of teleports into the enemies and blows them up. And let's throw some lasers.
Big fan of that one dork in the back who took all of the 1,000 cuts and just stands back up with like 2 health. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I saw that you could switch out with Kirke. That's gonna end poorly for Mr. Onmyoji.
And away she goes again.
Just very happy to be here.
Yeah, we have yet to unlock her noble phantasm, but once we do, it's gonna be a sight to see. She's such a crowd clearer. It's so good.
Shows up, electrifies everybody with a lightning ball, refuses to elaborate further, leaves. On point. And here's the question, will it get a second barrier phase?
Generally the monsters don't. I say generally because the game does have one thing that it'll do in New Game Plus, which sort of changes things up a little.
I always sort of assumed that it was time-based rather than more than anything else.
長屋に戻ろう、より。カヤが心配だ。
兄ちゃん、兄上、セイバーさん。大丈夫ですか？通りの方が大騒ぎになってましたけど。
何ということはない。もう怖がらずともよいぞ、カヤ。
Okay, in what universe do you think they won't try that again an hour later?
ありがとうございます。これで小説さんも落ち着いて 休んでくれるかな。
任せきりで悪いな、かや。
Even Kai is like caring for Shosetsu, and Saber's like, but she's probably responsible for what happened to you.
頑張ってね。
God, that flex animation they gave her.
浅草にまで手を伸ばしてくるか。
Does create a problem here.
マスターの本拠に攻め込もうとは。まったく見届け役が聞いて呆れたもの。
以後は防戦になるぞ。いつまた連中が攻め来るともわからない。
Yep.
私は口惜しくてたまらぬ。また怖い思いをさせてしまった。
セイバー、お前が気に病むことではないよ。
Oh no 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 no! Like this is giving more reason to go murder some people. Like.
ドロテア殿、戻ってきたのか。
ええ、そんなところよ。部下にこの辺りを守らせておくわ。あなたたちはどこにでも好きに繰り出しなさい。
それは願ってもないが。
気を許すなよ、より。何か企みがあるのかもしれん。
だったらとうにそれを果たしているわ。あなたたちが戻るまでどのくらい待ったと思う？
待っていたのか。
もう私にできることは限られているのよ。互いにやれることをやって得られる利を得ましょう。
Mostly because you could smite me at any moment since I don't have a servant.
分かった。ならば
But what she does have is her own army of followers who can protect the area.
Right, like she's got enough spare hands that she can run interference.
Quid pro quo, as they say.
土方の動き、太夫と師匠に伝えておきたい。
しっかりと見張っておいて。私も私のやれることをやるわ。たとえどんな幕が引かれようとも。
I still hate her hat.
Her hat is so goofy.
I hate
So
that
we've
damn
unlocked some
thing.
more battle recollections, but most importantly, we've unlocked a bunch of digressions again, so that's what we're going to be doing the rest of this episode.
Alright, cool. So, you know, story's doing one thing, we're chilling out doing completely another. I'm with it.
新たな力を得たか。
I feel like I should, like, for these digression episodes, I should make, like, pigs in a blanket or something like that. Or, I'm sorry, we need roll-ups or something.
The digressions kind of blend in a lot with like the regular ones though, so it's kind of hard to tell where one starts and one ends because it's just
they tend to be so much lower key than the rest of the game. Like you might as well just chill. Like grab some snacks, enjoy the nonsense. Like there's. That's a compliment, by the way. Like there's a very good ebb and flow to the game. Like you can't always have something going high octane, full throttle at every moment. Like you've got to chill and give the game some time to breathe. And Yakuza games, in particular, tend to do this by having all of the drama of the main storyline padded out with. An idle dance number in one of the side quests. So this is perfectly fine. There's a wonderful reason to do it this way, and it works. I like it.
There we go. We've enhanced Iori a significant amount. Still lots more to do, but
yep.
You know, we've used up all of our leveling items.
Perfect perforation. Okay.
Yeah, there's like a specific battle recollection we need to do to unlock like a link strike and things like that. So I will do a lot of that off camera. But if people want to see like basically once we're through most of the game or the entirety of the game, I'll ask everyone if there's any particular fight they want to see with any particular character, and we'll do those. And I'll use that as the opportunity to show you servants and ask you who you think they are.
All right. Well, we'll see what I can see about that.
That's gonna be like 1,000,000 episodes from now, but I will remember to do it.
Whatever. I did have I did end up going back and taking a closer look at Rogue Assassin, and you know, obviously, usually when I'm most sure about what's going on is when I see somebody's moves and so forth. But the primary thing that I couldn't help but notice was that if you happen to ignore that giant freaking cape that's on his back, that looked like his uniform looks a lot like Republic of China, like around the time of the nationalist and communist conflict, late 19th, early 20th century. Is that significant, or am I barking up the wrong tree on that one?
Oh, it's very significant.
Okay. Okay.
I'm happy to give you hints on that because I reckon you're gonna get there on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty like that. That lowers the number of people that I think he could be down to only a couple. Only one of which I actually remember. There's like 3 people. There's like, remember their name. I remember their personas, but there's like 3 kung fu masters of that time period, and I only remember one of their names. I'd have to go looking it up again. But we've already established that I have a weird tendency to lose names and lose words just in this episode, so I suppose that's not really a surprise.
Yeah, when he's Lancer in the Red Line story, which is set during World War II, he remarks, "I didn't die that long ago, so it's kind of interesting to see how things are progressing without me." Yeah, so in this side quest, we're playing as Saber, and apparently Kai is off to do some stuff, and Saber wants to have a private conversation with Kai about something because, well, we know what's distinct about Kaya at the moment, and I think Saber wants to confront that.
What will be maximally hilarious is if Kaya's just like, "Oh, I know, I just didn't care." Something like that. Saber's just dumbfounded and has to walk away.
And everyone's like, "Damn, it's really strange to not see you just following Iori around and eating all his money away."
ついさっき来て手ぬぐいを買っていったよ。次は確か雷門の方に用があるとかなんとか。
It's such a weird thing. Like, do people actually tell their shopkeeps where they intend to go next? Like anybody, anywhere?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've literally never done that in my life.
I'm more traditional retail myself, not like electronics store and stuff like you had in your past, and people will very happily tell you what their plan is for the day. So like you can get a pretty good itinerary of what a person is up to, especially if they're a regular and you ask them how their day is and what they're up to today. They'll be more than happy to tell you what they're up to.
Yeah, I suppose that does make sense. Like reaching all the way back to Radio Shack, like particularly if I struck up a conversation with someone because I was selling them a cell phone or whatever, they would tell me all sorts of ridiculous trivia about their lives.
Yeah. Oh yeah, people like talking about themselves. It doesn't take much.
I have always it's never been a habit that I've had. Like somebody will make small talk with me, and I'll do my best to figure out the way to give them what sounds like a real answer without saying a damn thing. Like. I don't want to have this conversation.
I don't mind having conversations with people like that. Everyone's got an interesting story to tell, and sometimes you learn some pretty funny stuff. So it feels like Kai is giving us the runaround at this point. She's gone shopping. She's off to fish. Oh, it's our friend.
Oh, hey, it's Fat Boy.
Yeah. The shady merchant.
今日のかや姉ちゃんなんだか綺麗だったな。なんでもない。姉ちゃんならよろず屋に行くってさ。
Back where she started, really.
She's definitely giving us the runaround.
からかわれているようだな。
You are almost certainly being toyed
どうしたも
with.
のか。
Which makes this digression of mine about how realistic it is to just blabber what you're doing like rather different.
お姉さん。追えば逃げられるという。
That's the first time that Saber actually acknowledges referencing the, like, how people see, like, their gender.
釣られてくれるかもしれ
And I think it's also quite possibly the only time. And it's just a very non-committal.
なかなかうまいな。いおりの分も買って。
You are eating the entire stock of my food. Stop.
That was somebody's all-day job to get that intense fucking stare out of Kaya. That is something somebody got paid at least 8 hours of work to do. That was like more than likely more, but you know, just let that sink in.
Really good facial expression.
Oh man.
Alright, let's go, let's go beat up these unnatural creations.
Sure, that's what we're calling them today.
Well, they certainly do look weird. And it's not, you know, it's not uncommon for, Magecraft to produce horrific abominations that are, you know, attempts to make, like, a homunculus or something, and failed.
I'm just sitting here wondering how much of that is going to end up in somebody's drugs. Like, just these things end up breaking down into hallucinogenics or some shit.
We'll just pour it into some Kikion then. Kirke's just running around the background scooping it all, going, I could use this! It's gonna make the best pigs! I said it in the thread. I was really looking forward to Kukai's realization that Ari is not going to be the strangest obsessed woman that Iori is going to have to deal with in this story.
You keep telling me it's coming, and I know that as much as I prepare myself for it, it will never be enough.
Yep, Kirke was that character.
Yo, Saber だな。あんたが一人とは珍しいな。
おお、スケナシン。いおりは家で留守番をしているぞ。
そいつは驚きだな。
Somewhat ominously, the second DLC that's come out added an achievement to the game where you beat this guy in a duel.
Huh.
And I'm wondering if it's going to be a proper duel or if we're gonna like hit him once and he's going to like fall over.
Like, and just which making it an achievement implies that if it is like the Samurai Showdown style, hit me once and I go down thing, just he spends like 10 minutes just dodging everything you do.
私にかかれば敵ではないぞ。私が遅れを取るはず。
They're having two different conversations here.
Extremely different conversations.
これが制裁の余裕ってやつか。ま、いおりさんより強いって話だったしな。
Just like everyone's just like, yeah, they're getting married. This woman just appears in Iori's life. Yeah, no, they're clearly getting married. Just no one told Saber.
打ち滅ぼしちゃまずいだろ。冗談もうまいときたか。
Jesus Christ.
おお、そうだ。かやちゃんも出かけてるよな。最近は長屋にいるって話だったが、さっきそこの通りで見かけてな。
どこへ行ったかわかるか？落ち合う予定だったのだ。
He might spend too much time with the red light district, but at least our buddy here is usually pretty forthcoming with useful information when it counts.
everybody's got their vices and weaknesses. Like, forgive a man a moderate one. I'm not going to call it mild, but call it moderate at least.
このまま追っても入れ違いか。ここは裏をかいて路地裏から行くか。
At this point, just full on expecting to ambush her.
It's like jump down from the ceiling. Kai, I want to have a conversation with you. Sword drawn.
Seriously, stop running away from me!
もう
Kai, check my chainsaw hockey mask.
懐かしい。やはり君か。
やっぱりお気づきでしたか？音立花姫参りました。なんちゃって我ながらびっくりだ。
So, yeah, kinda knew the whole time.
久しぶり。元気そうだね。ですね。
And of course, we've seen her in Saber's flashbacks.
Right.
見てましたよ。
In one particular scene, falling into the ocean.
ね。相変わらず綺麗だ。綺麗でかっこよくて頑張りや。
私はもしもまた会えたのならば二度と戦には巻き込むまい。そう思っていたのに。
Certain oaths die with you, honestly. Like, I feel like you kept that one. I mean, if you did during life.
Some regrets are difficult to remove.
私がここにいるっていうのにどこ見てるの？ほら、しょぼくれてないで。何のために追いかけてきたの？あの時のこと考えてるんでしょ。優しいあなたのことだから気にするななんて言っても無理だろうけど、もっと前を向こうよね。
だが
ああ、また暗い顔。せっかくだから笑おう。ほら、にーっこり。すぐには難しそうだ。
I'm pretty sure the only time we have seen Saber smiling is when a lot of food has been disappearing out of the alarming rate.
Or when Iori was a pig.
Yeah, that also. Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. I forgot about that.
私という乙女は命を捧げても構わないくらいあなたに恋したのです。だからあなたには自分を誇ってほしい。私が自分を捧げてでも助けたいと思ったの。たとえ二人別れても。
You know, that's the miracle of servants. It's very infrequent that you're even able to have a conversation with someone you knew in your life to talk about the events that happened, the tragedies that occurred.
Right.
And Saber is incredibly lucky because it's not very often that that you get these sort of moments even as a servant. And in some cases where someone's beloved does exist also as a servant, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Where in the middle of May they're going to be releasing for the for Fate Granddaughter for the North American audiences. They've already got the character Siegfried, the famous dragon slayer, and his wife is being added to the game. And as we all know from the story, she lived quite a while after his death and and committed horrible, murderous revenge on everyone involved in his death.
Yeah, she had her own saga that Siegfried would not be aware of that might change the nature of their relationship.
And so they're going to be having a meeting soon. It's going to be interesting.
That's the biggest understatement I've heard in a while.
Yeah, and then there's of course the story of the Indian hero Rama, who he was cursed to never be allowed to see his beloved ever again, and that even manifests when their servants literally, like, events will conspire so that they cannot see each other.
Outstanding.
Yeah, so like even some pains last forever. Alright, boss, what you got for us?
Alright, what do we got? This should be good.
よく来たな、雑種ども。
It's mongrel time.
王が新たな命を下そうと思っていたところにちょうどよく現れるとは、重木の鏡よな。
新しい仕事か
Barely tolerating it.
我がバビロニアを貶めんとする不定の輩がいるらしいのだ。売値をふっかけるだの、天守の印象が最悪だのと言って回って。
I mean, the latter arguable?
無論、バビロニアは良心経営。
Yeah, you tried telling him that.
Yeah.
The owner is flawless.
No, I will not be doing that.
嘘を吹聴するのは確かに良くない。それに印象とは
Shut up.
そんなもの誰であれどうとでも言える。随分とたちの悪い輩がいる。
嫉妬というやつよ。そやつは俺を妬んでいる。
心当たりは？誰かの恨みを買った覚えなどは？
王とは万人の恨みさえも背負うもの。いちいち一つ一つを気にかけてはいられんわ。故に真たる貴様らに命を与えるのだ。
I love that. I don't have time for such petty matters. That's why I have you.
罰せよ。よいな。
Judge, jury, and executioner rather than just servant here.
雲をつかむような話ではあるが、若旦那の機嫌を損ねたくはない。やるだけやってみるとするか。
Oh, off we go. There's a lot of people who probably don't realize what boss is capable of.
前に話題になってたよろしい。
Because if they did, they probably wouldn't slender
豪
him.
快な値をつけてる店だって噂を聞いたけど。
Like, lady, you're like literally like down the block. Just go take
Yeah,
a look.
seriously, you can walk one block down and just ask, "Ikura desu ka?" You figure that out like in 30 seconds.
向こうの広場で触れ回ってる野郎がいるんだ。通るたびに聞くから耳にタコができちまったよ。何か店に恨みでも。
Thank God for the jaded man.
あっさり見つかったな。
He doesn't believe their lies.
近場で言いふらしていたようだからな。今のうちに事情を尋ねよう。
Sheer amount of people's skulls we've cracked in this region.
You would think that you'd just get the reputation of if you see Iori Miyamoto coming, just walk the other way, just as quick as you can, just stop.
買ってしもうたなら捨てた方が良い。持っておると化け物が寄ってくるぞ。
I mean, that actually happened
嘘を言って歩く
to the little kids.
Nope.
今の話は事実な気
Yeah.
がする。
There we go. I forgot he already says that.
気をつけんでくれ。企みなど何もない。
I'm not scheming.
バビロニアを貶める理由、聞かせてもらうぞ。
貴様ら、まさかあの店の回し者か。おい、みんな出会え出会え。こやつらを。
Could have just answered the goddamn question, man.
Yeah, he thinks he got a role in a Yakuza game though, so
I mean, he does have a role in a Yakuza game. Unfortunately, it's as target.
空の風。
I just decided to do a little bit of sky voiding just to see what it looks like. It looks fucking
Seriously.
weird.
Just mowing the lawn from 15 feet in the air.
And you can see that's the lag when you're like really low on health. It's really
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, like that was almost painfully slow.
That's the flamethrower. That flame drake we unlocked. It's okay.
The absolute least kicks out plenty of damage. Holy mother.
Yare yare da. Sa, kiri kiri hakujo shiro.
誠に知らんのだ。拙者は銭で雇われただけで。許してくれ。雇い主は品川の商人よ。バビロニアの評判を落とせと言われてな。
品川か。ならば本人に確かめてみるとしよ
う。God. A merchant fight. Seems almost like beautifully mundane at like at this point. It's still so funny.
若旦那の店を貶める商人を探そう。
黒い羽織を着たメガネの商人だったな。あまり見ない格好だ。聞いて回れば見つかるか。
It's like the music.
Definitely a lot more upbeat than where we were before.
Yeah. Just has a hustle and bustle to it.
キデン、この辺りで商人を見なかったか。黒い羽織にメガネをかけた。
そんな人知らねえ
よ。Oddly strong denial.
Some people are just really bad at lying.
あの様子、間違いなく知っている。
It's like that was like the biggest
Even
tell we could
Saber is on your ass about this.
Oh well, off we go. Thankfully this isn't like other games where you have like an entire minigame where you're gonna chase after someone and crash tackle them.
Lord.
I never feel like those are implemented in a way that I particularly enjoy looking at you Yakuza games.
Yeah, those are always rough because it's never worth giving enough resources to make that actually work well. Either you tackle somebody from a jillion miles away and you might as well have not bothered with the game, or the collision detection on the tackle is so incredibly janky that your player just wants to break their controller or their keyboard in disgust.
Dragon's Dogma 1 and 2 are both like other examples of that.
Oh my god.
Like they're probably the worst examples of it. Oh no, a merchant with government connections. This almost sounds like the plot from a serial.
キデンが話したがらないのもわかる。
それで、その仲買人とやらはどこにいる？
ああ、やつは。
どうした？
He's right behind you. Holy shit! I was joking.
まったく、私のような善良な商人に対し。
I, who have the filthiest, sweatiest, shirtless men.
あなたたちは浅草で邪魔をした輩ですか。まとめて牢屋敷にぶち込んでやりましょう。
Yeah, all right, brother.
At least we know his motivations. I mean, you see the top of boss's head, and you take a look at like the top of that guy's head, and you can see that there's big jealousy going on.
There's gotta be like, there's also definitely a lot of jealousy with just the style setup. Everybody's identifying Homeboy here with by saying he's got a black Haori on, and he doesn't even wear that Haori well. Like I was expecting way more style and flash out of that. Like,
can I just say, I just want to say we've got his greedy right hand, but we've also got his callous left hand, and it's like, why has your left hand got so many calluses, dude? I know that's not what I'm saying to me, but that's just what my brain goes to first.
That's his jack in hand, and you know he. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that joke. That joke's really gross. All right, game over. Anyway, but yeah, like the corrupt merchant here just. God damn, so terrible. He looks like every stupid hit, like mid-boss henchman in Inspector Gadget.
なんだ、また浪人退治か。殺めぬよう加減するのは面倒だというのに。
まあそう言うな。
人斬り、助けてください。
だったら悪事はやめておけ。九段のちりめん問屋の店主、俺たちよりよほど恐ろしい相手だぞ。
それは。
There's no May about that.
誓います。二度と手を出しませんから。命だけは。
And just like he's like, hey, if you know, I'll send more rodent at you if you're not careful. And then just like, dude, like pulls down scroll with kill stats in it.
Do you have any idea how many people we've murdered?
かなり怯えていたので二度とはすまい。
Guy done shorted himself.
生ぬるい仕置きではあるが、俺は貴様らに任せた。貴様らがそうすべきと判断したのならば、よく務めを果たしたとねぎらうのみよ。
おお、寛大だな。それは
Wow. Saber's finally getting into it.
少しだけ見直したぞ、若旦那。
だが、もしその男が罪を繰り返した時には、貴様らも咎めを受けるということである。そうならぬよう、せいぜい祈れ。
Never mind. back down we go.
I'm not 100% certain why you didn't see that coming.
ずいぶん熱く見つめてくるではないか、セイバー。
I love the way he says Saber there. Like, oh, you're such a dumbass little gremlin. I love annoying you.
Boss makes an entire sideshow just out of pissing off specifically Saber because Saber is so easy to mess with.
Yeah, so we get some skill jewel casters, which is definitely great for getting more skills.
Yeah, no joke. You know, like, don't never let it be said that that boss doesn't pay well.
Yeah, so yeah, we got a whole lot of stuff going on now. I don't remember if we've got a few more digressions to go or not, but the game does want us to go talk to Musashi, and we've definitely got some big issues we need to take care of. Insofar as yeah, we're pretty much one of the only groups that seems ready and capable to deal with this whole lot of servants getting like mind control thing. So we need to get in on that. So next time we continue our attempts to get to the bottom of this and stop Tsuchimikado Yasuhiro. I've been the Lost Robo Kai.
And I have been Cool Guy.
And we'll see y'all next time.